man like yourself, you have a lot weighing on your shoulders. And for others out there who may want to start a business or something, or go back to school, how do you come up with rationalizing that and providing both financially, emotionally for them, for you? What was that like, or how do you approach that?
It's a really interesting question. And when I look back over my process, it's always built on steps. Like everything I experienced before I was even a social worker, when I was a child, and all my struggles as a young person built me into this next role, right? So it's always been kind of built off other things. The idea of the balance is I did recognize I found mine. Let me back up. I found a lot of different lessons as I walked through my adulthood. One of them being mindfulness, and the idea
Mm,
of
great.
John Kabat-Zinn. There was a line in one of his books where he talks about, when I go to work, that's not my time, but when I come home, that's my time. And he challenged that thought, and he said, well, what? Our time is always our time, whether you're at work or not. And it was like really hit me very strongly because it was a mindset shift where it was like,
Yes.
what can I do with the time I have? I can go home and watch TV for 3 hours, right? Or I could put a little step into this thing, you know? And I like to use the word deliberate a lot because it's not just, well, I'm waiting for the next thing to happen or I'm waiting for an opportunity to come up, but how do I get deliberate about making opportunities happen? And then even when I get all this, or in terms of practice and this success, it can distract from my family time. So now I need to say, I need to be really deliberate about when I'm home and sometimes I'm good at this, sometimes not, right? Is making sure the phone's down, making sure, I'm there with my kids. And I would lie to you if I said I
Be
was successful every time. I wasn't, but I really have to make those deliberate choices to be present.
and be and be present.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That was the end word. Yes.
Yeah.
And be present. So if you could go back and sit with yourself in that month eight, back then in that year, when you still hadn't gotten traction, what would you say? And that version of do you think that version of you would have believed it? Oh,
They would never have believed it.
no.
I don't
Okay.
think so. I mean, in terms of where like I am today and where the practice is and that,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
it was never the intention again to build a group practice. It was just to get a little couple of clients to see after school and build a little
Hmm.
things. Um, I also call it following the process, trusting the process, right?
Yes. That's
I mean,
I love that word. Yes.
just you put the next forward footwork in. This was never a business plan to grow into this big thing, but I built it in response to what was actually happening in my community, right? What was actually happening. The phone kept ringing and I thought, oh my God, I have someone that would be great for that person. And I brought in Nicole to see that person, right? So like so it wasn't ever like, I'm going to set out to do this, this big thing. It was just being present and doing the next right thing. And, and listen, a lot of fear, when you get the second office or when we went from 6 offices I mean, from 3 offices to six, like there's rent, there's doubt.
What I'm always feeling wonderful to hear anyone in their lives when they find something that they connect with and they do it, because I admire so much of what you've been able to accomplish. And I can only imagine how bringing all these people with you, and truly you are leading them, and also the impact you're having on others in the community or even beyond this community nowadays with even being online. And that just is
It
wonderful. I
blows my
mean,
mind.
it's a
It
wonderful
blows my
story.
mind
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
like this all started with doubt. And the truth is, you got to have a good support system. When we first got the second office, my wife was the one who said, hold on to the first office. And I'm like, what?
Mm,
Like, she has so much faith in me that I didn't have, right? So like, you appreciate that, and to see what it's grown into, and to see the impact, like you said, when you work with families, like we work with Wellbridge now, which is a rehab out in Calverton. We offer a
right.
free
Right.
parenting group every night now. So now we can give back some free resources to families, and we're working with one of the most highly respected rehabs on Long Island. I mean, in the area, really. And all it was is about just doing the next thing and doing the next thing. So it's, I'm honored, but I'm also humbled by it because it's like, it's beyond my wildest dreams.